North London is red. Let's go, Arsenal. Let's go, guys. Wow. Arsenal beat Tottenham 3-1, and I literally just finished watching the game. It's 10:37 a.m. here in Vancouver, Canada. And there's a lot to talk about because going to this game, of course, not feeling very confident. I'm not saying that Tottenham's always a good team, but for the past few games, like attacking wise, it has been it could have been it's been a problem for sure. Even though we beat Wimbledon, I think, yeah, Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon, 3-0 at home. Well, that doesn't mean we can recreate the scoreline again. But today, the first half, guys, I have never had that kind of a feeling where we are so like, I got chills all over my body. That's how good this game has been. And for the first half, it has been probably the best display I ever seen under Mikel Arteta. But guys, this I'm quite speechless because winning this game means a lot to the players, to the coaches, to the staff, to all the Arsenal fans around the world because yes, we have been struggling for the first 3 games, and Tottenham is pretty much the another challenge in the fixtures in September after Man City, and of course coming to this game is not going to be tough. It's not going to be easy at all. And today, Tottenham again, they have bought to it. They were like what? They were like winning 3. I think they won like 2 or 3 games in a row, and then they lost all of their last 3 games, I believe. And they were at one point at the top of the table, and we're at the bottom. And right now we overtook them. We are sitting at 10th right now, and they're sitting at 11th. So this is definitely I believe could have been. I mean, it's pretty early in the season, but I believe this could be the game of the season or the first half of the season for in general. Again, I haven't had this feeling where we've been like so good in the first half. Like the last time I remember is probably Arsenal against Man United back in 2015, 2016, where we were 3-0 up, I believe, in the first half, and in the end we beat them 3-0. That's how long it has been since that game happened. But yeah, let's talk about lineup. So the lineup today, it's literally what I wanted. It's perfect. So we got back four. Nothing changed compared to the last Premier League fixtures against Burnley. With Ramsdale in goal, of course, it's pretty much we're 100% sure that Ramsdale is taking Leno's place. I'm feeling bad for Leno because I still personally believe like overall Leno is a much better keeper than Ramsdale, but the fact that knowing Leno is leaving next summer, I don't see a point of playing him anymore since we pay Ramsdale $24 million, and I think the right way to do this is actually just playing Ramsdale. And today we just showed that, and he is definitely the top performance for today's game. But let's not go to individual players yet, but let's talk about the lineup. Again, lineup's perfect to me. Xhaka coming back, a little bit rusty here and there, but you need that pivotal midfield partnership between Xhaka and also Thomas Partey. And I know a lot of you guys might disagree with me because Xhaka and Thomas Partey, and based on Xhaka individual performance, it's nowhere as close as Thomas Partey, but then the partnership was looking good. Even though, yeah, Xhaka is a little bit rusty here and there, but he did an enough job in the middle, and you need that left-footed player in that specific position. And then we have Smith Rowe on the left, Saka on the right, and also Odegaard in the middle. Thank God. You know what? At this point, I really do wanted Pepe to drop because just not quite working out for him for the past few games. He's been try to dribble a lot, but then a lot of them are quite excessive and very unnecessary. And up front, we have Aubameyang, and again, you need it. You definitely do need a captain material up in that position as much as I really do want Lacazette in that position because honestly, Lacazette has done quite amazing job against uh, Tottenham for the past few years, and I was assuming he will start, but Aubameyang starting, I have no problem with that. We just need a captain material for today's game, and I believe Aubameyang has done that. Personally, he is my man of the match, but of course, I won't get into that right now. But let's talk about how the first half has done. Like basically all I'm talking about is first half. Because second half becomes like second half we're not going to be as good as the first half. In fact, the last 20 minutes, the performance has dipped a little bit downwards. But in the end, we just got the job done. Yeah, I wanted a clean sheet, but winning 3-1 is better than, not winning at all. So yeah, first, like literally we were dominating. We were dominating for the first 45 minutes, and a lot of pass and move, just playing from the back. And Tomiyasu, you gotta give credits to this guy. Probably one of the better defenders we have today. Just completely pocketed Son the whole time. And I don't see Son actually dribble past Tomiyasu, or maybe once or twice, but then nothing that of a significant impact to the game. But yeah, just you can tell the whole team was playing so collectively. You know how Partey wins the ball back. You can see Odegaard wins the ball back. Saka wins the ball back. Everybody in the middle or at the back just wins the ball back, and then we just continue to push as a unit, as a team. So first goal, of course, it's such a good build up. You got Odegaard to Saka, and just crosses in the middle, a ground ball pass in the middle to Smith Rowe, and just puts it home, 1-0. That's all I wanted to see. It's just like this kind of a simple play up front, a dribble here and there. Saka makes it not that complicated. It's like maybe a move here and there, and just crosses in the middle, and somehow that cross in the middle just looks perfect. He's left-footed, but a right-footed cross in the end makes a difference. And if you compare that to Pepe, it could have been a different story. Pepe might have tried to cut back to the right-hand side and try to curls it to the far post, but thank God that was not the case. And second goal was beautiful. Controversial tackle inside the box there by Shaka. But then again, it's that ball is pretty much like 50-50, because even though there's like contact, but you can see like Højbjerg is kind of like falling already. And of course you gotta, I was a little bit anxious at that point because Ramsey almost gives the ball away, and it would have been a different story if the referee gave like a penalty, because it would be, I think it's going to be a much different game. So, and then what happened? Oh, and then that push to Aubameyang, I believe, flicks it to Smith Rowe, and that flick, it's so good that Smith Rowe got the ball. First thing he was thinking was like storming through a defense, cuts it back, pass it back to Aubameyang. Not the cleanest strike, but somehow finds the back of the net, 2-0, and that's literally the goal that I've been expecting throughout the whole season. I haven't been seeing like this kind of a, from goalkeeper all the way up from that kind of a play. But today, that goal definitely defines that. And you gotta talk about Aubameyang's flick touch. All he did today was like, especially what I wanted a striker to do. It's being able to lay it off back to your wingers, to your midfielders, to your to Odegaard, and just keep moving, like keep the ball going, and but like Aubameyang did that, and this is something that I've been waiting for. Third goal, this is what I'm talking about, the whole play of intercepting Tottenham's players in the middle, make a tackle, perfect tackle, and then press them on the counter attack. Partey, great tackle on Harry Kane. Harry Kane fumbles. Of course, I don't know what happened to Harry Kane. He used to be like a big threat, even though he has a few chances here and there. But to of course to a lot of Tottenham fans, it's not up to par. His performance is never up to par, but who cares about Harry Kane at this point, right? And then we push Smith Rowe, great ball to Saka. And you can see Harry Kane is trying to make up for his mistake. Came back, try to like take down Saka, but somehow, lucky enough, we still have the ball and just puts it 3-0. And I knew at that point we might win the game, but I'm not 100% sure because you would never know Arsenal, and you would never know the capacity, capability of what Tottenham can actually do, can actually come back. We've seen that before, how Arsenal can lose like 4-0 and then somehow just at the end of the game just tied against Newcastle. That was like 10 years ago. Gosh, I was watching that game too. But this game means so much. It's guys, I'm like really speechless because this game is just like so good. I've been having chills the whole game. Second half, yeah, you can arguably say that it's not as good as the first half, but you have to expect that. And of course, the first, I can see like the first 10-15 minutes of the second half, we still have that fire to keep on pushing, to keep on pressing. We have a few chances here and there. Tierney tried to take a long shot. Saka tried to squares that one, but Lloris keeps it away. And the last 20 minutes was definitely the point where I thought, oh, we are apparently we're screwing this up again. You know, because like the fact that Harry Kane missed two sitters, even though one of them could have been an offside anyway, but the fact that allowing Tottenham to open up our defense, that is going to be a big issue. And you can tell at one point just like it's so obvious how Arsenal can at one point you can see how good they are, and at one point they just kind of stop pressing. But I think in general today we just see a lot of leaders at the back. We see Ben White, Tomiyasu, Gabriel. That guy just pocketed Harry Kane here and there. Partey doing some leadership. Shaka natural leadership, and Odegaard always coming back and help out. And Smith Rowe again, it's a very quiet person, but he does a lot of job at the back, tracking back. That's something that we've been missing. And Taney again, another leadership display by him. And Ramsdale, let's talk about this guy Ramsdale. Holy crap, this guy saved us probably twice in this game. The last shot by Lucas Moura in the end took a deflection off Maitland-Niles and almost like dink it over Ramsdale. And what a athleticism from Ramsdale, and just have a tiny little touch of his fingertips and just hit the crossbar. That, I believe, that makes a difference, because if Lucas Moura scores 3-2, then Arsenal will be in a huge panic mode where we're not really good at dealing in that kind of situation. But I think overall, man of the match for me is definitely Aubameyang, showing leadership today. Technique was perfect. Again, those kind of lace it off to your teammates is so important in terms of like the fluidity of how we play. And of course, scoring the second goal, scoring a goal against Tottenham is always like a favorable for you to win to win the man of the match for me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other Arsenal fans agree with me, but I believe Ramsdale could be up there as well. I think in general everybody just plays a part. In terms of players rating, we have Ramsdale. I would give him a 9. I think missing that 1 point, it's probably how he could handle the second goal. But hey, you would never know if he didn't make that kind of a sort of a mistake. You would never know if we're gonna score a second goal. Tomiyasu, I give him an 8. I give him an 8 because he's been actually really, really solid at the back. Maybe when Son scores the first goal, couldn't really make a full interception. Probably that how he loses point. Ben White still a little bit shaky at the back, but at one point he's gonna be like really, really good at one point. But I'll give him an 8 as well. It's just, again, the tackle against Harry Kane could have been a penalty. Arguably could have been a penalty. Gabriel, 9. Just phenomenal at the back. And Taney, probably 8. Nothing much to do. Okay, well, we didn't really do the whole Tierney routine where we just pass it to him and just whoops it in the middle. Thank God we've been utilizing the right hand side as well, where Saka it's there. Maybe Saka is more naturally gifted playing on the right hand side. And Smith Rowe, I'll give him a 9. Yeah, you can tell like fitness probably struggles him a little bit, but you eventually know that Smith Rowe was coming off 100%. And Partey, I give him a 9. Natural leadership, very influential in the middle, and just orchestrating a lot of plays here and there. Shaka, I'll give him probably 6 or 7. Just a little bit shaky here and there, fouls here and there as well. But hey, he comes back from like, I think COVID. Coming back from COVID, international break, and also a 3-match ban. Of course, it's going to be a little bit rusty, but I believe in him still. Odegaard, give him a 9. I think even though he might not have an assist in this game, but a lot of like forward passes, like pre-assist, those ones are so crucial. Saka, give him a 9. Aubameyang, definitely a 10 for me today. Just like, overall we just play as a team. We look like a team today, and it's something that we really do need. Plus the fact that, even though the second half we have an option to like relax and just keep in possession, but we did not. We keep on pressing occasionally, and this is what makes the difference. And of course, having the Arsenal fans, or the fans in general, back in the stadium makes a huge difference. You see, like the crowd was roaring, in the first half, scoring the first, second, and third goal, making some crucial tackles on Tottenham players, having a little bit of a nudge here and there, beefing here and there as well, and of course seeing the fans like reaction to that, chanting Tottenham's like shit and stuff like that. It's very memorable to watch. As I'm recording this, it's a Sunday morning. I work later in about an hour, and this definitely makes my Sunday morning more enjoyable, because I know that we beat Tottenham, even though we have probably the rockiest start to our season, and the fact that North London is red, it's enough for me, and I can lit through for the next few days just to enjoy the moment and just being happy about how good we are as a team. And I really hope this game gives them a massive confident boost towards hopefully hopefully as far as possible. And I know international break will be happening in 2 weeks. And next game we have Brighton away from home, and of course playing against Brighton, it's still a very tough challenge. But today's game, we have to continue the momentum, continue this form, and just carry on throughout the rest of the season, I hope. But yeah, that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.